Now let's solve 74 divided by 3 using short division. So we start by dividing our 7/10 by 3. So if we share out our 7/10, we now have 2 10s in each group, and we can't share out our 7th 10 because with division we need to share equally. So 7 divided by 3 is 2 remainder 1. We can write 2 above our 10s because each group has 2 10s. And what are we going to do with our 1 remaining 10? Well, we can regroup our 10 to make 10 units, or exchange 1 10 for 10 units. So now we have 14 units, so we can write our 1 remainder from dividing 7/10 by 3 in front of our 4, so in front of our units, because now we have 14 units. So let's share out those units. But we can't share out these last 2 units. Otherwise, not every group would be equal, and with division, we need to share equally. So 14 divided by 3 is 4 remainder 2. So we can write 4 above our units, and then remainder 2. So 74 divided by 3 is 24 remainder 2. Now we have 124 divided by 3, and we can answer this question using short division. So with short division, we always start with our highest place value digit. So we start with our 100. But we can't share our 100 because with division we need to share equally. So we have 0 hundreds in each group because 1 divided by 3 is 0 remainder 1. So what can we do with this remaining 100? We can regroup it as 10 10s, or exchange 100 for 10 10s. So what do we need to write in our short division? We need to move our 1 remaining 100 to the next place value column along, so in front of our 10s column, because we've exchanged it for 10 10s, and since we had 2 10s to start with, that's given us 12 10s. So let's share out those 12 10s. And now we have 4 10s in each group. So what do we need to do next? We need to write 4 above our 10s because we had 12 10s and divided by 3 to get 4 10s. And now we can divide our 4 units. So let's share out those units. But we can't share out our 4th unit because with division we need to share equally. So 4 divided by 3 is 1 remainder 1. So we can write 1 above our units, and then we have 1 remainder which we can't share out. So 124 divided by 3 is 41 remainder 1. Now pause the video and see if you can answer 98 divided by 4 using short division. So we start with 9 tens divided by 4. So let's share out 9 tens between 4 groups. That gives us 2 tens in each group, and then 1 10 which we can't share out because with division we need to share equally. So 9 divided by 4 is 2, remainder 1. So we can write 2 above our tens because we have 2 tens in each group. And then what can we do with our 1 remaining 10? We can exchange our remaining 10 for 10 units. So we can write a 1 in front of our 8 because we now have 18 units to share out. So let's share out our units. But we can't share out these last 2 units. Otherwise, 2 of our groups would have more units than the other 2. So 18 divided by 4 is 4 remainder 2. So we have 4 units in each group and a remainder of 2. So 98 divided by 4 is 24 remainder 2. Now pause the video and see if you can answer 135 divided by 4 using short division. So we can't share out our 100 because 1 divided by 4 is 0 remainder 1. So we need to exchange our 100 for 10 tens, which gives us 13 tens altogether. Now let's share out our tens. But we can't share out our 13th 10 because we need to make equal groups when we divide. So 13 tens divided by 4 is 3 tens, remainder 1. And what can we do with our 1 remaining 10? We can exchange it for 10 units, so we now have 15 units in total. So now we need to share out our 15 units between our 4 groups. But we can't share out these 3 units because we can't have fewer units in this group than the other groups. So 15 divided by 4 is 3, remainder 3. We have 3 units in each group, and then 3 remaining units which we can't share out, so a remainder of 3. So 135 divided by 4 equals 33 remainder 3.